welcome back to my channel. This is Nair of Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Nair of AhhhSoNeo, and today we are going to be doing a quick, tiny little unboxing. And the unboxing is actually me adding to my Bandeau collection, and because of that, I will do an updated Bandeau collection for you guys as well. I was tagged by Deborah of Lilac TV to do an updated Bandeau collection. So if you'd like to see what I have, then stick around and check it out. Hi, welcome back to my channel. This is Nair of AhhhSoNeo, and I am going to be doing a tiny little unboxing. I'm going to be doing a tiny little unboxing and then an updated Bandeau collection because, as mentioned, Deborah, hey girl, asked if I could do an updated Bandeau collection. So I was going to do an unboxing and then show all my Bandeaus, well, what I think is all, yeah, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. And then also I will kind of explain what's missing, what's gone from my collection, what you might have seen in a previous video. And then I'll talk about what I think is new since I've had Bandeau collection videos on YouTube. So yeah, before we get started, so yeah, we'll go into this. But before we get started, I just wanted to say, if it's your first time here, hello. If it is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you love to see a great Bandeau collection because I might not buy a lot of bags, but I love silks. So yes. And if you've been here before, thanks so much for coming back. So much, you're the real MVP. I really appreciate you guys' support in supporting my little channel here. My growing channel here, let me self-correct. So, alright, enough of the chit chat, let's get into the video. I'll link hers down below, but I have a fabulous friend, Deborah from Lilac TV. Me and her are obsessed with Bandeaus, and we both collect them, and we've done various videos where we show our Bandeau collections. So, I haven't done an update in a while. I don't think I've bought that many, but I've bought a couple. And she recently did an update and she mentioned my channel and my collection, and I thought, well, I'll respond. So, and actually I think I wanted to respond because I do have a recent new purchase. I do have a recent new purchase from Saks. Well, not Saks. Well, I purchased it at Saks, but I did have something new, so I thought, well, okay, I can share. It was packaged really lovely. I have not opened this since I got it, so trust and believe, I've been dying to open this. Of course, it is beautifully packaged. I love it when they package it so perfectly. Let me know what you guys do with your flowers. I mean, I put them away in like a emoji container, but then they just sit there and I'm like, do I really need it? So I don't know. I never know how to take it off. Oh, that sucker's stuck on there. Good. Okay, I can't wait to get in here. What is in here is actually my very first Bandeau or Twilly, whatever you want to call it, from Chanel. And I was there to buy some earrings. Actually, no, I was at Saks to buy skincare. And it was just happened that my friend who works in Chanel was texting me as I happened to be in the store, and I don't know if she saw me walk in or if she was just texting me, but she was texting me some earrings, and I went over there to pick up some earrings, and a whole other salesperson had this out, and I was like, I'll take that. I'll take that. I don't need the earrings, I don't need anything else I'm here for, I'll take that. So super excited. Very nicely packaged, thank you, Chanel. To add this, my first Chanel Bandeau. Yeah. I love this. Oh gosh. I love, so blue, navy blue is my favorite color. Gray is one of my favorite colors. And I feel like this gives a very nice solid you know, like it leans blue when it's on a blue bag. It can lean gray. I think it's gray, but who knows. I love the designs. It has a flap bag on it. It has perfume bottles. It has good luck 4-leaf clovers. It has Chanel's hats that she used to wear, Coco's hats that she used to wear. It has a pair of Bandeau slippers on it. I mean, it's just absolute perfection. And it has the number 19 on it. I just thought it was perfect. It came in different colorways. I think there was also a blue, like a navy blue and a red. But I was just absolutely taken with this one and thought to pick it up. Now, I remember when I used to buy Bandeaus for like 120 bucks. And this was about $100 more. So Bandeaus are getting really pricey. But oh well, you know. It's still, compared to a bag, it's affordable. So yeah, so this is my latest bandeau I have added to my collection. And I know it's not Louis Vuitton, which is why I did not label this video Louis Vuitton bandeau collection, but just my bandeau collection. Even the next one I'm going to show you guys is not from Louis Vuitton. It is from Hermes. And this is an Hermes Twilly. My favorite colorways, which is pink and white. Now, unfortunately, because I wear my stuff, and you'll see as I go through the rest of the collection that my stuff has been worn. So there is this horrendous blue stain on here that I cannot get off. But, you know, this is one piece I don't ever intend on selling, so okay, I keep using it. I love it. I love the design on it. I am gonna take it to dry cleaners, see if they can get that stain off. I haven't used it in a while, so I forgot about it actually. But yeah, so this is my Hermes Twilly. It's the only one I have. I keep meaning to get more, but I just haven't gotten around to it because you will see. Now, what's in here is mainly my Louis Vuitton bandeaus, and I'm just gonna go through them as I pull them out and not in any particular order. The newer ones will look new. The ones that I hardly ever use will look brand new. There's one I'm actually thinking about selling. That one looks brand new. Some of them still have the tags on it and the store tags on them because I have not used them yet. And then the ride or die is the one that I'm like, oh, every day. Those will look like it. So yeah, this is not a pristine collection. This is a collection that is used and loved, with a few exceptions that I also love that are just not used as often. So one of my oldest is the Leopard Bandeau in Marine. This has been used so much the tag came off, unfortunately. This is one of the pieces I bought for a really good price, like $165 or something. So in a long time in the collection, much favorite piece since I love navy blue. This is one of the newer pieces. I believe this is from 2018, and it was Louis Vuitton in Paris or something, à la Paris. Still has this tag on. I'm not gonna lie, I bought this for this side that has the blue Louis Vuitton and the flowers. I'm not a big fan of this side. I find it extremely busy, so I always lay it down like this when I do wear it. And I love how Louis Vuitton, the spring collection, I think in the handbags is that tie-dye blue colorway. I actually really like it, and I would use this on one of those pieces. If I can find a picture, I'll put it in here so you guys know what I'm talking about. This is another favorite, most used piece. Maybe I should have ironed these before I did this video, but that's not reality. Reality is that they sit in here, and you know, if I know I'm going to use one or have a special occasion, let's get clean. Alright, I'm back. Had to take a little break there. Unfortunately, the lighting has changed a little bit, but we will just keep going. Right. back to the goodies here. I think I was going on about my most used bandeau in the pile. Well, actually I think this is my second most used bandeau in the pile. It probably looks worse for the wear. It is the black and white mono confidential, which this is heaven. I saw this print. I absolutely frigging fell in love with it. I love black and white. If I'm not wearing black and white, I'm wearing navy blue or blue. But definitely love this. I actually have a funny to me story, but maybe not so funny. But I was at a party. I was wearing an all white outfit, like white shirt, white jeans, everything, white belt. And I had this on, and this guy was staring at me from across the room. He was an older gentleman. And eventually he came across the room and he said hi. He was friendly. And then he like touched this and he was like, oh, Louis Vuitton. And I looked at him and I said, yes, why? Are you judging me? Are you judging me? And he was caught so off guard. And I think I said that because it's like, people who do mention, like, unless they turn out to be fans, which usually then they will just say straight out, oh my gosh, you have this, I have that, da, da, da. And then you get into this fangirl, like fan moment conversation about whatever pieces they notice, right? That's typically for me the way a conversation goes. If I'm wearing something that is loud like that and someone notices. But then there are those other conversations where you're wearing something loud like that and the person notices, but it's not for a fangirl moment. And typically it's because they'll, you know, the next statement is, I would never spend that kind of money, or some rubbish. Anyway, so when this guy said that, I just had that moment where I was like, you know what? This guy's about to judge me and I'm going to call him out on him. And I want to see what his response is. And I straight up said, are you judging me? And he looked so shocked. I mean, he literally like paused and looked at me. And then he went, oh, well, no, not really. I actually like it. I just noticed the brand. And I was like, okay, well, thank you. And then we turned out to have like a really fun, like 30-minute conversation going from Louis Vuitton to judging people to, you know, whatever decisions we make about people based on their appearance, all of this. It was a very interesting conversation with my kind of person I wouldn't normally have that conversation with. So but I just thought it was funny because he was so clearly caught off guard. I mean, he was like, maybe I am judging you a little bit, but he didn't even, like, he didn't think he was doing it until I called him on it. So yeah, whatever. Anyway, I thought it was funny. But speaking of the black and white monogram confidential, I also have it in the green colorway. This is one of my newer additions to my collection. It's also one that has pretty much never been used. I love green. I'm trying to put more green in my closet. And so I figured I would use this as much as I use the black and white one. Only I don't have that much green in my closet. I have like 2 green dresses and that's about it. So it's waiting patiently for me to get a green purse for one. I have one on my vision board. And more green clothes or more green outfits. I don't know. I honestly thought I would get this and use it as much as I use the black and white one. And I'm actually kind of surprised that I have not. I've thought about selling it, but I think I would regret that decision, so I have not. Woo. The next one I'm about to show you guys looks bad because it's been used, loved, abused. I don't know what you want to call it. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. It is a little wrinkly, and the tag is hanging on for dear life. It happens. I'm not sure what this one is called. But I bought this one because I couldn't find the next one I'm about to show you guys. But I loved the pinks, the reds, the blues all together. That's like some of my favorite color combinations. I love how this has so many different pictures of Louis Vuitton purses. I mean, there's trunks up here, there's hat boxes, more trunks. There's just all these different variations of Louis Vuitton purses that are drawn on here. and it's stunning. It's absolutely stunning. I love the way it looks like it's a little hand painted thing. There's some almonds there, and I just fell in love with it, and I used to use it a lot. Not so much anymore. I don't even remember its name, and I'll try to say the names as I remember them. But I bought this one years ago because I could not find this next one, and then I finally found this a couple years ago, and it's my favorite. Oh, got a hairpin in it. This is the Louis Vuitton Aquarelle or watercolor by somebody Prince. I think this was 2008 collection. I bought this when I bought the matching purse from a wonderful lady here where I live. And honestly, I actually didn't mean to buy this. Like, I meant to just buy the purse. The purse was within my budget. And she was selling this too. And when I picked up the purse, she had this tied around the purse. And, well, obviously you see how the story ended because it came home with me. Here's another one that I have not used as much as I thought I would. And still has this on it. This was called the Louis Vuitton Love Bandeau, and it's got the pinks and the grays, which I love. My Twilly is pink and gray. I just absolutely love pink and gray. I bought this a couple years ago. It was the Love Bandeau, and I remember very specifically when I bought it, I said, I want to bring more love into my world. I want to carry more love in myself. I just want to bring love into myself. And boy, last year was a fantastic year for me for love. I created love. I grew love. I fell in love. I fell out of love. And it was marvelous. And so this was like one of my good luck pieces. It is a BB Bandeau. And if you don't know, just size-wise, you can tell it's like half the size. They're the same length though. They're pretty much the same length. But it is smaller. It was a little bit cheaper, like maybe $15, $20 cheaper. I don't quite remember. Alright, now we're getting down to some of the favorites. I'm going to leave the favorite for last. This is one of my newest additions. I think this was called the checkerboard. I have an unboxing of this one. I will link it down below. Actually, if I have unboxings for any of these, I'll link them down below, as well as my previous Bandeau collection videos and Deborah's videos. I'll link all of those down below. This, I think, is called the checkerboard. This is one. It's been a while since I've seen a Bandeau that I absolutely had to buy, and I saw this one on Jilly Bunny's channel. I forget what her IG name is. No, I forget what her YouTube name is. MJ Lux. Yeah. I saw this on her YouTube. No, I saw this on her Instagram, which I think is like Jilly Bunny 8, and clicked like, and then went onto the Louis Vuitton website and was like, let me buy this. So I thought it was really cool, and I actually like to put it on my Coach Cassie bag. I have the stone colored Coach Cassie bag. Okay. I think this one is called the Louis Vuitton Trunks or something. I'm not a big fan of the monogram look, especially in the dark brown. It's just never been my thing. I know I have that over there because that's luggage though, so yeah. But I loved this because it had the print up here, and I love the little cheeky LV on the back. So that's why this made its way into the collection. I get some use out of this one, but not as much. Honestly, this is one of my least used ones. Alright, so the next three are like most used after the monogram, black and white monogram Bandeau, confidential Bandeau. These are my ride or dies coming up. Ride or friggin' die. Every time I show this one, people offer to buy it from me, and the response is no. Always will be no. Look. And look. This is how I know I use something a lot. The tag's like falling off. I need to get that fixed. Does anyone know if you can take these into LV to get that fixed? I should find that out. I think this was called the Leopard or something. It's got that animal print. I know it's the mono on the back. I don't wear it that way. It's always like this for me. And that animal print, whatever animal that's supposed to be, plus the chain, heaven. Love, love, love this piece. Think it's amazing. Will never be rid of it. You can tell from how scrunched up it is that it gets used a lot. Next piece. This piece I had to tell myself to stop using it because it was getting ridiculous. This was constant. So I had a dry clean and I put it on sabbatical. It is the Kabuki BB one as well. Mono on the back. Don't worry about that. I wear it like this. Or I wrap it around whatever brown bag I'm carrying, especially because I love the juxtaposition of red and brown. I love the faces, I love the eyes, I just loved it. I like how it's busy and simple. You know, sometimes I feel like they put way too much on a really thin strip of fabric. This one I felt like it allows you to fold it in such a way that you just get what you need, you know? So I kind of like that a lot. So definitely. And then of course, last not least, definitely most used, abused, handled, adored. The Leopard Bandeau. This is one of my oldest bandeaus. I've had this for forever. This is it, guys. Probably, I mean, I got this like when they first came out. I probably got this for less than $150. And yeah, it shows its age. It's got a few pulls here and there, but oh, mama, we've been through some things together. And I'm really proud of myself because I have not lost it, because that has happened. So definitely one of my absolute favorite bandeaus. It is my favorite bandeau. If I had to pick my favorites, it would be these three. Definitely, no questions asked. It's those three. So yeah, I had a Handle Me bandeau in gray that I sold last year. Great seller on IG, and she sold it really quickly. Thank you. But I had to get rid of that one because it sat in my closet for about 2 years without me touching it once, so it was time for it to go. And then I had one of the Denim bandeaus that were out like 10 years ago. I mean, like I bought that one for like $125. And I wore it to work one day and never saw it again. I think it fell loose in a parking lot somewhere. So I'm very, very careful. As you saw, I had a pin in one of the bandeaus. That's because I always make sure I secure them tightly. I don't know if I've seen anything lately that I'm thinking about getting. I'm trying to be really good. And since I did just get this, I think I'm good for now. I think we've done good. So that's it, guys. That is my updated bandeau collection. Chanel, Louis Vuitton, and Hermes. And yeah, if I bring in any new ones, I'll let you guys know. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did sharing. Always, always choose happiness. Remember, it's a choice. It's a choice you get to make every day. Make the right decision. Make the right decision for you and yours. I love you guys. I love all the support.